less because it reduces your gravity.
So you don't lose weight, you lose gravity.
Yeah, just by drinking the secret potion.
Are you sure it's not a joke or a scam or a swindle?
Oh, no way! I paid for 10 bottles of it.
Well, how's it work?
It blocks the force of gravity between your body and the Earth.
Okay, can that be done?
Why not? You can block rays from the sun, you can block out sound waves, so with the right potion, who knows?
A good point there.
Hello? It's me, Clara. Listen, I'm not sure how much longer we can keep selling the potion in this town. What do you mean, what potion? The anti-gravity weight loss potion. Is this 5550409?
Hi, my name is Sam Bookman. Maybe you've heard of me? Oh, anyway, I'm just a little curious here. Has anyone actually tried this anti-gravity weight loss potion?
No.
No.
Do you really know it works? I mean, do you have proof? I'm asking because I run a health center where we combine sensible eating and exercise to help people lose weight. But this anti-gravity thing is just out there.
But this makes sense. It rids the body of excess gravity, so you weigh less.
This sounds fascinating. You know, I'd love to get a look at the formula. Wow, an anti-gravity potion. I wonder how it stays in the vat if it doesn't have any gravity. Oops.
Oh, wait a minute. I heard a crash coming from the back.
Hey!
I didn't do anything.
Thief!
It's not what you think.
Thief! Wow, that's that guy!
Do you know this man? Because he just sabotaged the secret anti-gravity weight loss potion.
Yeah, he said his name was Sam Bookman, and he said he ran a health center.
Oh no, the competition has sabotaged the secret anti-gravity formula. I think he contaminated it. I already spent all the money you gave me, and the formula is impossible to recreate.
Yeah, you could sue him in science court.
Science court?
Yeah, where science is the law and scientific thinking rules.
Science is the law. Well, I think I'll probably just pack up and go if it's all the same to you folks. Where's the nearest taxi stand?
No, you have to take him to court.
Yeah, you need to prove that the potion was good, so we can get our money back.
Oh, let's not bother with that. It's all water under the bridge. Does anyone have a bus schedule?
Hey, here comes Doug Savage, science court attorney.
Anyone have a bike?
Hey, is this where you buy the anti-cavity potion? My tooth is killing me.
Not anti-cavity, anti-gravity. And you're just in time.
I am? Good, 'cause I'm usually late. What did you say his name was?
Sam Bookman. And the people told me he runs a weight prevention center of his own. Now, this is a secret formula, impossible to recreate.
And that was the last batch?
Yes.
So Sam, obviously acting in a jealous rage, put something in the formula and ruined it. Is that right?
Yes.
May I use your phone?
Are you calling Sam Bookman?
No, I'm calling a dentist. My tooth is killing me.
I'm afraid Clara Swindle is suing you for $1 million, Mr. Bookman.
I don't have $1 million. You know, I don't have $1 million anything. I have like 1,000 something. I just wanted to see if the formula was safe, that's all. I wasn't trying to destroy it, Miss Kremple, honest.
I believe you.
Will you take my case?
Yes, we'd be glad to.
You don't cost $1 million, do you?
No.
You shouldn't have been sneaking around her office.
I know. I was going to apologize, but she startled me when she took the picture. I didn't even have time to comb my hair. I just ran. Hey, maybe we should take the formula down to a lab or something.
I already put a sample in a sterile container and did just that. The results should be in any minute now.
Oh, great.
Allison Krimple's office, science court attorney, Tim speaking. Yeah? Okay. I got it, thanks.
Well?
Sugar and water.
That's it? Sugar and water?
I expected as much.
So it's a fake. This is a scam. This case is over. I won.
I'm afraid they're going to say you sabotaged the formula.
Well, what do we do?
We're just going to have to prove that there was never any anti-gravity potion to start with.
Good morning and welcome to Science Court. I'm Jen Bettis reporting. Let's go right into the courtroom.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Stone. Science Court is now called into session. I direct your attention to the flag in center field and ask you to please stand and sing our national anthem.
What?
Oh, say, can you look by the dawn's early on? Da-da-da-da, it's the national anthem.
Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome, jury.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, thanks. Okay, today we have Clara Swindle.
It's Swindell, Your Honor.
Sorry, Clara Swindell suing Sam Bookman for sabotaging her anti-gravity potion and ruining her business, thereby costing her millions of dollars in lost profits. Okay, why don't we go with opening statements? Mr. Savage.
Thank you, Your Honor. I will prove that my client, Clara Swindell, discovered an anti-gravity formula that could make a person lose gravity and therefore weigh less without having to actually lose any weight. And just as she started to make enough money in the business to finally buy her sick, ailing mother a wheelchair and a 76-room mansion, Mr. Bookman, who runs a weight loss clinic of his own, couldn't stand the competition, ladies and gentlemen, and ruined the last remaining batch of Clara's anti-gravity potion. Tragic.
Thank you.
I'm not done.
Sorry.
Very tragic. Okay.
Ms. Crimple.
Thank you, Your Honor. We intend to prove that my client did nothing wrong. There's no loss of millions of dollars to Mrs. Windell's business because nothing was ruined. And nothing was ruined because nothing existed. And nothing existed because there's no such thing as an anti-gravity formula. Gravity may cause weight, but you can't remove gravity from an object or person, period.
Gravity causes weight?
Yes, it does.
Where does she get these outlandish theories?
Weight is the force that gravitation exerts upon a body.
I move for a mistrial.
No, I move for a mistrial.
I moved first.
Okay, you two, cool down. I want to take a short break, and Mr. Savage, I want you to think about this. Court is recessed.
All rise, all recess.
Wow. We just got started and already we have calls for a mistrial. While we have a break, let's hear from you, our courtside commentators, about what Allison Krempel means. Does gravity cause weight? What do you think?
Okay, Mr. Savage, floor's all yours.
I'd like to call Clara Swindle to the stand.
It's Swindell.
Oh, right. Clara, could you tell us how your anti-gravity potion works?
Well, gravity pulls us down toward Earth. My potion gets rid of the gravity. Less force pulling you down toward the scale means less weight.
Objection. You can't take gravity away from something.
I'm going to get to that, Your Honor.
Good enough.
But first things first. Now, Clara, did you take a picture of a man sabotaging your vat of anti-gravity potion?
Yes.
Is this the picture you took?
Why is she crying?
That's not crying, that's acting. Bad acting.
Yes. That's the picture I took.
I submit this photo as Exhibit A.
Exhibit what?
A.
Uh-huh.
What?
I didn't hear you.
A?
What?
A. Exhibit A.
Oh, A.
Your witness, Ms. Krempel.
Thank you. Ms. Swindell, are you a scientist?
No.
Chemist?
No.
Nutritionist?
No.
Physicist?
No.
Are you an ist of any kind?
Huh?
Just tell me, please, how a person with no science background whatsoever comes up with a formula that supposedly removes gravity from a person's body?
Just lucky, I guess.
The formula's a fake. Isn't it, Ms. Swindle?
Objection. Ms. Krempel said that just so the jury would make all those funny noises.
Ms. Crimple?
No further questions.
Your Honor, I call Mr. Sam Bookman to the stand. Mr. Bookman, that's you in the picture, isn't it?
Yes.
Don't try and deny it. Now, please tell the court what you do for a living.
I know this doesn't look good, but I own a health center.
So an anti-gravity weight reduction potion would put you out of business, right?
Well, I guess, maybe, if it worked.
Is that why you sabotaged the anti-gravity potion?
Never.
Objection. Counsel is leading the witness.
I didn't touch him.
Besides, there's no proof that the anti-gravity formula ever existed.
Your Honor, I'd like to take Miss Kremple on a little journey down a road called Learning About Gravity Street.
What?
I'd like to show a film.
Okay.
Lights, please. Ow! Just dim the lights. The law of gravitation was first formulated by the English physicist Sir Isaac Newton in 1684. And then he did some other things. But that was a long time ago. Today we live here on the planet Earth, where gravity creates our weight. If we lived on Jupiter, we would all weigh more, because it has more mass than Earth, and so the gravity is greater. If we lived on the moon, which has less mass, we would all weigh less, because the gravity is less. The end. For a written transcript of this show, listen to it again and write down everything you hear. Lights, please.
Sorry.
Good job. Miss Kremple, do you have any questions about the film?
All I have to say is that every object in the universe has gravity, and it's impossible to remove that gravity.
Allow me to start filling your case with holes, Miss Kremple. And to do this, Michaela, would you give me a hand?
Sure.
Now, Miss Kremple says that everything has gravity, right?
Right.
Okay. I asked Michaela to hold one of these pencils by the string, and now this one. I'm not finished. See? The pencils aren't attracted to each other at all. They hang straight down to the center of the earth. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, these pencils don't have gravity. If they did, they would move in toward each other. The earth has gravity. These pencils do not.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Do.
Don't.
Do.
Don't.
Do.
Don't.
Do.
Well, what are you trying to tell me? That these pencils have gravity? That they're pulling each other as well as the earth toward them? Well, then look out. Here comes the earth rushing up toward the pencils.
Everybody hide!
Mr. Savage, that's enough. Look what you've done.
Stenographer Fred, I was only kidding. These pencils don't have any gravity to start with. The defense rests.
We're the defense.
Oh. Well, can I still rest?
Okay. Miss Kremple, you're up.
Your Honor, wait, I'm confused. Do the pencils have gravity or not?
That's a great question, Fred. Before we find out what happens in court, let's hear what our courtside commentators think. Do the pencils have gravity?
I call Julie Bean to the stand. Julie, you're an expert on gravity, correct?
Yes.
Does everything have gravity?
Yes, everything. I have a demonstration set up outside that I think might help.
Your Honor, I ask that we move the trial outside for a demonstration.
Okay.
Everyone wearing a hard hat?
Mr. Savage, where's your hard hat?
Right here.
Oh, okay. Miss Bean, go ahead, please.
Okay. Here we have a bowling ball hanging perfectly straight on a wire from that crane. Now we pile up the bricks close to the bowling ball. Okay, boys. Now, if everyone watches the ball closely, you'll see the ball beam ever so slightly in the direction of the bricks.
Well, that's from the wind.
There's no wind.
Well, then it's a trick.
It's not a trick.
Well, what does it prove?
It proves that every object has gravity. The ball and the bricks are attracted to each other through gravity. The bricks are cemented, so they can't move, but they both have gravity.
But my pencils didn't move toward each other, and they were expensive pencils. How do you explain that?
That's easy. They were too small. The pencils had less mass. Therefore, the effects of gravity could not be seen.
Now, by mass, you mean, don't tell me,
Mass is the amount of stuff contained in something.
Oh, right, the amount of stuff.
A pencil has a small amount of mass, and therefore a small amount of gravity.
So everything has gravity?
Like we've been telling you.
You mean even this little teeny weeny tiny grain of sand has gravity?
Yeah, it has a little teeny weeny tiny bit. But yeah, it has gravity.
Oh, okay, no further questions, and keep up the good work.
Hey, since we're already outside and we're wearing our helmets, how about a little game of football? Fred, go long.
Go where?
Long, Fred, long.
All right.
What were you doing?
I'm hurting Miss Krempel's case.
How? By proving her right all the time?
That's one way to do it.
Hey, time out.
Okay, 2-minute warning. Mr. Savage, any more witnesses?
Let's see. 1, 2... No, that's it.
Okay, how about you, Miss Kremple?
Yes, Your Honor. I have a witness who's going to show that you can reduce your weight all you want, but it won't make any difference unless you cut back on your mass.
Great. We'll get to that witness when play resumes inside.
Whew, what a day. Miss Kremple now says she's going to show that losing weight doesn't mean anything unless you lose mass as well. Courtside commentators, what do you think she means? Can you lose weight without losing mass?
Science Court is back in session.
Okay, where were we?
Miss Kremple kicks off.
I call Professor Parsons to the stand. Professor, can you change the gravity of an object?
Wow, you get right into it. No hello or how are you? Just right to the business. No, you cannot change the gravity of an object, no.
Thank you.
However, you can change its mass and therefore alter its gravity.
Could you please qualify that for this courtroom?
Well, I'll do one better than that. I'll explain it. All right. Okay. Here I have 2 identical bags of potatoes, both weighing 10 pounds. Here on Earth. That's where we are. Now, both of these bags have mass.
Mass is the amount of stuff contained in something, right?
Yes, that's right. Very good. That's a smart young man. Now, I can change the mass of one of the bags by removing some of the potatoes and causing it to weigh less. It now has the gravity of an 8-pound bag. What you're saying, Mr. Savage, if I understand this correctly, is that you think you have a potion that would change the gravity of the bags without changing the mass. Is that what you're saying? I hope it isn't.
Change gravity without changing mass. Yeah.
Well, you're loony. I mean, you're absolutely, way out there. Can't be done.
What about gravy? You know, potatoes, gravy. Get it?
What am I paying you for?
Things.
Thank you, Professor Parsons.
Pleasure's all mine. I love it.
Watch me run circles around this guy. Professor, how much will you give me if I remove gravity from something right in front of your eyes?
Oh, I'm not a betting man. How much do you have?
All I have is this. A rubber balloon, and I'm going to fill it with some helium.
Oh, dear. I see where this is going.
Now watch closely, ladies and gentlemen, as I let go and voila!
Oh, everybody makes this mistake.
I have removed gravity from the balloon. Where's your gravity now, Miss Kremple?
Professor, would you mind explaining why Mr. Savage is completely wrong?
Certainly. The balloon doesn't have less gravity. It is just not as heavy as the air. The air has gravity and is rushing down past the balloon.
The air has gravity?
Everything has gravity, sir.
Yeah, but the balloon is going up, away from the center of the Earth.
Oh, let me show you something. Watch what happens when I put this cork into the bottom of this fish tank. Hope there's no piranha in there. Those babies bite, don't they? Have you been to South America? So let's see what Ah! Just kidding. Having a little fun. Okay, now, actually, watch the cork. The heavier water is rushing down past the lighter cork. You see, the same thing is happening to the balloon.
You mean the balloon went up because it's lighter than the air?
Ah! Gotcha again. That's right. Not because of anti-gravity. If you think that, you're, anti-smart.
Okay, we are ready to hear closing arguments. Mr. Savage, this is usually pretty painful for you, so why don't you go first and get it over with?
Thank you. Sam Bookman wants you to believe that he didn't sabotage Clara Swindell's anti-gravity potion. But ladies and gentlemen, I think this picture speaks for itself. Thank you. Well, not literally speaks for itself. Thank you. I mean, pictures can't talk. Thank you. They only show you an image, and then from there...
All right, Mr. Savage, we get the point.
Thank you.
Miss Kremple, your closing argument, please?
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Good people of the jury, my client did not sabotage any magic anti-gravity formula. He was only curious. He wanted to see what kind of potion could remove gravity from an object. And do you know why? Because he always heard that you can't. And do you know what? You still can't. everything has gravity and no one can take it away. Gravity's the force that's all around us. It keeps our moon from flying far away. The Earth pulls people down, that won't astound us. But we can pull right back, now that's something to say.
Everything has got it. Gravity is not something you ever lose. No, you don't get to choose. Everything's attracting every other thing, whether it's big or small. Both moon and basketball. We all got gravity.
We all got gravity.
We all got gravity.
Let's bring it down.
We all got gravity. We all got gravity.
That's the way I like it.
We all got gravity.
Well, bravo. Jury, it's now up to you to decide if Sam Bookman is guilty of ruining Clara Swindell's anti-gravity potion, or if there was ever an anti-gravity potion to begin with. So, go do your stuff and call us when you're ready. Science Court will adjourn until the jury reaches a verdict.
That could take forever. What are we going to do in the meantime?
How about some football?
While the judge and Fred play a little football, let's hear what you, our courtside commentators, predict about the verdict. Will the jury find Sam Bookman innocent or guilty of destroying Clara Swindell's weight loss potion? Let's get back into the courtroom to see if the jury has made a decision.
Jury's reached a verdict, but you didn't hear it from me.
Jury, have you reached a verdict?
Yes, Your Honor, we have.
Good. Let's hear it.
We, the jury, find Sam Bookman guilty.
Oh, this is the happiest day of my life.
Guilty of sticking his hand in a vat that did not belong to him. But we find him not guilty of sabotaging the anti-gravity potion.
Oh, too bad. Lunch? On you?
Thank you, jury.
I mean, if we learned anything today, it's that everything has gravity, and you cannot remove that gravity. Therefore, there's no such thing as an anti-gravity potion.
Good to see you were paying attention. That it?
Yep, that's it.
Oh, great.
Thank you, Science Court.
Well, Science Court is adjourned.
Football practice is tomorrow at 5. Anything you need, I have it on the thing.
Hey, thanks, you two. You saved me.
It was our pleasure.
Boy, it's a good thing you didn't have to pay her $1 million, huh?
Well, I mean, I probably could have paid some of it, but I would have had to spread the payments out over a couple hundred years, and that's a lot of paperwork.
Help?
Hey, thanks for everything, Doug.
It's okay.
See ya.
Okay. You guys going out to eat? Maybe I can meet you somewhere.
Mr. Savage, what do you want?
Pastrami on rye. Mustard.
Everything has got it. Gravity is not something you ever lose. No, you don't get to choose. Everything's attracting every other thing, whether it's big or small. Both moon and basketball. We all got gravity.
We all got gravity.
We all got gravity.
Let's bring it down.
We all got gravity. We all